the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
Well, on this President's Day, we've got cloudy skies, but spring-like temperatures. We're warming today into the 60s, the 70s, even to mid-70s in the state. Even warmer tomorrow, but the winds kick in tomorrow. See that storm swirling off the coast of California? That is our next weather maker. That kicks up the wind tomorrow, and that will really bring us a chance for widespread rainstorms and even bring us a severe threat. So there it is, down to the south. It's going to lift up across the Four Corners region, across the Midwest. See all the blue, the red, the pink on the map? It's going to dump heavy snow up to 2 feet. From Nebraska, South Dakota into portions of Minnesota. Going to be a big time winter storm, and it may bring Oklahoma a chance for severe weather. So we'll talk much more about that in a minute. It's a ways away. Today it's cloudy. Today the wind's not really being impacted by that system. They're out of the southwest. They're 5 to 10. We'd have a stationary boundary draped across the state. So it's a north wind in northern Oklahoma, a south to southwest breeze down to the south of it. So 50s, 60s versus 30s and 40s to the north. There's the winds, southwest 15, 25, and then a light north wind in northern Oklahoma. Hour by hour forecast in the metro. We'll see temperatures warm to maybe around 70 degrees later today. With the cloud cover around, it doesn't feel quite that warm, but hey, above our average, that's for sure. It's going to be a pleasant day. I think that boundary may slip down another 30 miles or so, give us a light north breeze by this afternoon. 60s, 70s, and look, southern Oklahoma, you're going to see mid-upper 70s later today. Tonight, we drop into the 30s, the 40s, the 50s down to the south, and then tomorrow, the winds start to pick up. Today, not a real big factor as far as Oklahoma goes with the wind. Tomorrow morning, winds a little bit variable. By the afternoon, especially western Oklahoma, winds 30, 35, 40, maybe even 45 miles per hour, and that really ramps up the fire danger once again. And then by tomorrow night into Wednesday, we're tracking our next rainmaker. We'll have a chance to warm into the lower 70s tomorrow. I think we'll see widespread 80s for your Tuesday down in southern Oklahoma. And then here comes our next storm, and there are several. So watch this active pattern. Ahead of the system coming in from the southwest, Gulf moisture surges in. Rich Gulf moisture, low-level wind shear. As this thing swings out Wednesday morning, we may have severe weather. We'll have to watch that. That thing scoots by, knocks us down very cold for a couple of days, Thursday into Friday, sweeps the Gulf moisture away. It tries to make a return into your Sunday, Monday. Next storm arrives, may bring us heavy rain, thunderstorm chances. Back to the forecast, and there are several more stacked up into next week. One thing to note for this week, it's a battle of the seasons. With these 70s around, they'll be mid-upper 70s, 80s and 90s to the south, record highs. Meanwhile, Arctic air moves in from the north with record lows, and that's why you're going to see the big time snow to the north and then rain and storm chances here in Oklahoma. So between midnight and 6 a.m., rain and storms blossom from the southwest up towards the metro. Between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. in the afternoon, those storms are then making their way off to the east, winding down, and there'll be a window starting at about 3 a.m. So we'll have trackers out. Of course, we'll be here through the overnight into the morning because some of these storms, not every storm, but could produce some wind, some hail, and there will be a low tornado threat taking us into the early morning hours of your Wednesday. Yes, we know what can happen in the early morning hours when these storms swing through. So we'll have you covered. Quarter to nickel dime, maybe up to quarter size hail with some of these storms. And we may have some winds within them as well, 50 to 60 miles per hour, which is low and severe. But there's enough spin in the low levels of the atmosphere that a brief tornado is not out of the question between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. for the zone I have highlighted in yellow. So again, we'll keep you updated. Not saying these storms will become severe, but the environment that they're moving into could produce some of those stronger storms for sure. Trackers will be geared up. We'll keep you updated. We go from the 70s on Wednesday. The cold front arrives. 41 by the afternoon Thursday, 25 Friday afternoon. We'll see temperatures in the 40s Friday, and then here come the rain and storms into next week, guys. The rain chances looking good. We need it, and we're back with more right after this.